Hi! Welcome to the Pit Stop, the show where we recap all things about Verx Season 4. I am Katy Perrie, your host, and tonight I am joined by the girl that only comes back to the community when she has a new mug to show off. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Dyslexia! Hi!
Am I giving mug stress? Do you like the bass?
Can't wait to see the new one in a week.
Thank you. Yeah, I got money to flash.
Ooh, Clara is really surviving just by your commissions.
Touched by an angel.
So, hi Dyslexia, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. You know, living in the shadows, sleeping on the ceiling upside down like a bat.
When haven't you, really?
I gotta keep a brand. You know, some of these girls don't have a personality.
So, Dyslexia, today we are doing the first premiere of Verx Drag Race Season 4. Based on the cast, how do you feel about them?
I'm very excited. There's some people that I haven't really seen in a long time, and I'm excited to see what they show.
So, shall we get into it?
We shall.
The first one to walk into the workroom was Girly Pop. What do you think of her entrance look?
Honestly, I liked her outfit. It was cute. I loved the hair. I love big drag wigs.
I wish there was some more definition with the shapes, like some lining in the corset, things like that.
Yeah, also that makeup is not my favorite. Something about the cartoony lashes just kind of takes me out of the woman fantasy.
I will say this. Oh my god, I just noticed this. She's missing an antenna.
Oh, she can't contact the mothership. Overall, I mean, this look didn't wow me. It's cute, it's simple.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she can bring more quality to her drag.
Well, moving on to the next girl to work into the workroom is Valora.
I know Valora. I love Valora. I don't know if I particularly love this hair choice. It kind of feels just a bit flat. I like the makeup. I like the piercings. I think it differentiates her from the other people in the cast.
I really like her mug. I just don't like that her head is very square.
Is it square to you? I feel like it lost definition with the white makeup. So maybe that's why it looks like that to you. I just peeped something.
What?
Does Valora have boobs on her back?
She does have boobs on her back.
When you are filming, you need to take care of the back of your outfit. Or at least wear a big hair so that it covers it.
I won't blame her, it's an entrance look. But still, you could just have take the union and moved all the way to just the middle of the body. It's not that hard. Next on the workroom was Susie. What do you think of Susie's look for the entrance?
A girl will bring a concept. Susie will always give you a full-fleshed look. And I like that about her.
She's a great builder.
The stockings on this outfit are a little bare for my liking.
Something I missed from Road Drag is when you remember that decal that it was shaded, that only had a vignette that only had the border shaded, and the girls would put on the stockings. I miss that era.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. If she had done a gradient on the stockings, I think it would have pulled the look all the way together. Susie's always going to give us a look.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always room for improvement.
Next up in the workroom was Creme Brulee. What do you think about her?
Mama, this look was crazy.
Honey, I will say Creme Brulee has a very distinct way of building. She builds it very cartoony. Sometimes the cartoony that she makes, to me, Katy Perrie, feels flat. I like the wig. I would say that when she's not in the front of the curtain, her wig is one of the best looking ones.
I would say that the bow with the mismatched pattern is a choice. She just got a lot of ideas mishmashed together. And I think that's just her drag style.
I think this needs to be said. Don't do straight lines. They will never do anything for you.
Also, I feel like very thin lines never look flattering.
Mm-hmm. From afar, they merge together. Next up on the workroom, we have Angela Galore, our baby, our sister, our friends.
They dug grandma out of the soil.
They really have.
One thing about Angela Galore that I do admire is her perseverance to keep mini studio drag alive.
Shade.
No, I mean, that's her like signature and she does it very well.
I do agree. She does keep like the minor old school girls alive, and really, and she does a good job at it. There are girls nowadays that mash and builds, and they do not look half as good as her.
But one thing I will say is this wig does not fit on her head.
I hate it.
Looking at her outfit, there's just a lot of everything. Again, my eyes don't really know where to look.
It really is Full Metal Alchemist to the extreme.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute for Angela.
Little tip for everybody out there. If someone say it's cute for you, that's a read.
Well, I don't know how to read.
All right. Next up in the workroom is Barracuda. And what do you think of Barracuda? She's kind of a new queen.
Yeah, he is definitely giving a different side of drag. Very old-fashioned.
Very old-fashioned, but I'm very glad that we're having a drag king on.
I don't know if I love the toolbox roses and sunglasses.
Oh. Well, if Angela can use it, so can he.
Yeah, but Angela was able to kind of hide it together with the 3,000 meshes she piled together.
It's okay. It's an entrance look. And to be honest, men's fashion is just so hard to get it right.
I would have liked maybe some more leopard print if that's what he was going for. It just being there with the overall outfit, it just doesn't seem cohesive to me.
I think he was going for like Latin, like Hollywood's vision of a Latin man in a romantic movie.
I was getting Spanish competitive dancer.
Fair. I will take that. I think that's actually a better description of it. And last on the workroom was Pearl Lilac.
I loved the wig. It's a Natalia wig. The curl is super cute.
I like the bow.
The bow is perfectly sized. The only thing I did not like was the ribbons on the bows. I wish it had been the darker accent color.
Yeah, I see that. I also wish the shoes tied in better, like texture-wise.
Yeah, maybe she had put some glitter texture on there.
Well, the alarm goes off, and the queens are called by Verx to let them know that this week they are performing on a talent show. What would you do if you were on the season?
For a talent show, I would do a sickening magician act where I get naked.
I truly believe that even if you're just lip syncing, if you have a storyline to go with your number, you can be on the top.
Yeah, I feel like if you have a clear vision, just go for it. As long as you feel confident in what you're performing, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. If you have a clear vision of what you're going to do for your talent show, I feel like the overall production is way better.
So Dyslexia, the talent show happened, and there were a lot of great performances. What did you think of them?
I thought this talent show was really amazing. It showcased a lot of people's strengths.
Well, out of everybody, who was your favorite?
By far, my favorite was Pearl Lilac. I felt like the composition of her track was done excellently, and her set, honestly, was like the most beautiful to look at.
Her song is out now on iTunes. No, Spotify. I mean, yeah, I would say she had a great talent show, but I also think the girlie was a pretty strong competitor.
Oh my God, how can we forget Girly?
Welcome to my breasts.
I mean, she truly deserved to get that winner spot.
And who would you say fumbled a little bit?
My least favorite from this group was unfortunately Barracuda.
So you hate him?
I don't hate him. Listen, I don't hate him.
No, but yeah, I agree. His talent show was... Ugh. I would say his was, a little bit on the lower end. I would say also Valora, kind of,
Yeah, she needed to turn up the sound at the DJ booth.
Honey, that DJ should get fired. Well, let's move on to the good part of the show, which are the runways. The category is feathers. I love this category.
Feathers is a very hard thing to do. Sometimes it looks great and sometimes it looks god awful. You just have to know that you have to put at least 3 million feathers on.
That is very true. It's about to be a leggy runway. So, Angela Galore, what did you think of her look?
She wore pink again. Maybe this is her color. She's wearing blonde hair and pink. Maybe she's trying to steal your gig.
You call that blonde?
Put a comment down below if this hair is pink or if it's blonde.
But overall, the outfit, I think it's a cute outfit. I think the silhouette is very creative.
I like the collar. I don't like the torso per se. I feel like she just looks a little puffy.
Very avant-garde.
It's very avant-garde.
Next up on the runway was Barracuda. What do you think of Barracuda's look?
It's nice. I can appreciate, taking from your heritage to create a runway look. I don't know if I love some of the details on this outfit.
If you want me to be completely honest, I think it's a okay look. I just don't like how much small detailing it has. It's so small that from afar you cannot tell.
You zoom 5 feet away and it all disappears.
If you're building something so small that if you take like a step back and you cannot see it anymore, it's not worth building it. Don't lose your time.
She's a total Monet. From far away, it's beautiful, but from up close, she's a big old mess.
Next up was Cram. What did you think of Cram?
Again, I don't know if the feathers on this outfit are the focal point. I feel like she went into it wanting to look like a goddess. And then when she was finished with the outfit, she was like, oh, where am I going to add the feathers? Okay, I guess I'll add it on my hip pads.
You know what this gives me? Those biblic accurate angels.
Did the biblical accurate angels wear Victoria's Secret panties?
That's what they look like. It really it's the most generic thing when you can think about feathers. It's like feathers. I'm going to do a white swan feather look.
Is it a swan? Is it a dove? Is it angel?
It's a chicken.
I don't really get it. It could be a chicken. I don't get a clear concept from this.
Let's move on to Pearl Lilac.
Honey, she's coming for your gig.
She is coming.
She's gonna take your job.
I think she already did.
The headpiece. Oh my god.
I don't know if I really like the wings on the back because they are really connected to nothing. But
they're growing out of her back.
They are. Honey, you need to shave, Pearl. I have a slight issue with the bra. Very slight issue. I think it's a little
Really?
bit...
You don't like the bra?
It's a bit ill-fitting. I don't know. It just feels like a Baroque mesh on top of the corset.
I liked the bra. I just wish she maybe added some of those more intricate stones. But overall, I really did like this look. I thought it was really jaw-dropping.
Next up was Susie. What did you think of Susie?
I like this idea. This gives me like a burlesque Victoria's Secret runway show. Like this is giving me peacock feather, which it's clear you can identify what feather she wanted to be.
You know what this gives me? Katy Perrie on the Teenage Dream Tour wore an outfit very similar to this, just with purple pennies. I would say it's a performing look. It's not a runway.
I would have liked more. I know she can do more. Susie, give us the drag.
Next up on the runway, it's Girly Pop. What did you think of Girly?
Where are the feathers?
Well, they are on her head.
Pearl Lilac had feather headdress. She just put a couple feathers into her crown.
You know what? Feathers are really expensive.
I don't know if I loved the super intricate fur meshes on this outfit.
And everybody at home, if you use this fur mesh and this fur ball, I hate you. This looks horrible. It does not look the way you want it to look. There are so many ways to do fur, and this is not one of them. Please stop.
Yeah, this look for me was a miss. I'm not really getting feather from this.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it could have been worse.
No, this is the worst.
Well, next up was Valora. I like this.
She gave you goddess. I feel like without the feathers, this look is okay, but I feel like the inclusion just kind of seems like, again, kind of an afterthought. Like she wanted to be a goddess really bad, but she didn't know where to add the feathers, so she was like, oh, I'm gonna put it on the mask. I'm gonna put it on my shoulder.
Exactly. It's exactly what I mean. It's a goddess look with feathers on it, not a feathers look that is a goddess.
I do like the jewelry and all the embellishments. I think it's really pretty.
Okay, Verx announces all of the winners and saves of the week, but she does not announce the bottoms. She tells the queens that they are going to be voting on who they should save from the bottom between Valora, Barracuda, and Pearl.
Wink, wink. I think you know who I would have voted for if I was put in that predicament.
I think as well I know who.
I do agree that it's a strong choice to put Pearl in the bottom. Even though she looked good, yes, that's everybody's goal is to get rid of their competition. I just am a huge fan of Pearl, so I'm a little salty.
And let's talk about the lip sync. Talking about the lip sync, it was clear that she was going home. The trip.
Oh, honey, she fell. And she fell hard.
Really, there's no denying it. It was crazy. She was floating all around. Pearl went home. How do you feel? I think we already know how we feel.
Let's ask the audience. I think we all have the same opinion. She will be getting that All-Stars call, though.
We hope. So, Pearl went home, and we have all of these fellow queens left. If you would choose one, like if you were a begging woman in Vegas, who would you choose to win the season?
This is such a hard question. Out of everyone, okay, she wasn't presented yet, but I really am putting all of my eggs in one basket. I feel like Tyga is gonna blow everybody out of the water. Little Bo Peep.
So, Dyslexia, it was great having you here tonight. Thank you.
It was great being here.
Would you like to plug something?
Yeah, you can catch me in the Allure Manor or on a couple of seasons that will be coming up soon. Or I do have a makeup brand in collaboration. So just listen out for the gossip.
Ooh, you hear that, TMZ? Okay, and thank you for watching The Pit Stop. I'm Katy Perrie, your host. Catch me next Tuesday so we can recap the second premiere of Verx's Drag Race Season 4. See you soon! Bye!
Bye!
Hey squirrel friend, when one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.